Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier.
Ciao. You also posted the message. Wait, did I also post it twice? Oh, okay. No, now it's pinned. Hello. Welcome to Nostalgiaville population us. Yeah, I haven't done anything like this for a very long time. We've been through so many things. We've been through a lot, yeah. Maps, game modes, all kinds of servers, even all kinds of games at some point. But when you think about it, when was the last time we actually just did some good old-fashioned CS 1.6? Actually, it has happened a few times, but as an event, not really. It hasn't really happened. Now, I know this kind of came out of nowhere. It was like a last-minute thing. I mean, the announcement could have gone up a while ago, but it's just one of those times where a bit of miscommunication happened, and I had to make a decision like, do we just do this real quick for tomorrow, or do we postpone for next week? And I have some plans for next week. So I was like, hey, you know what? This is a bit more casual. Doesn't involve too much setup and shit. So let's just do it right now. Well, by right now, I mean tomorrow. You know, people are still gonna end up informed and everything. But yeah. Hola, Chino. Guten Tag, Mannen. Hallo. Hur med du idag? But yeah. So, besides the usual of generic strike over here, I did want to employ some modifiers, some plug-ins, some very nice plug-ins. Are we online? Yes, we are online. And that is, I mentioned this vaguely, but that is bringing back the cool old Quake sounds, which unfortunately seem to be missing from many servers these days. I don't know why. They should be here. The old multi-kills, the godlikes, the holy shits, the rampages. Those used to be prevalent in almost every single CS 1.6 server back in the day, but now not so much. I don't know what happened. Servers either have specific custom ones that are sometimes ass, really. Maybe they have the female ones. And yeah. Wait. We can't be full. Hello. But yeah, map pool is just your generic classic map pool that everyone likes, that everyone dislikes. But we haven't really been in some of these places for a while, so yeah. Let me lower the volume because this is necessary. Alright, let me do my usual setup because people can say unfortunate things. I'm sorry. And I'll just leave it at that. Also, I like that the pinned message on YouTube is now at the bottom. You know, it's a little bit more convenient to have it at the top, but being at the bottom may lead to people seeing it this time. So, in terms of visibility, I guess it might be better off at the bottom. Oh shit, sorry. I had to minimize the tab. There we go. Also, my Twitch couldn't start, but I had to adjust the bitrate for some reason. But all good from there, too. So, yeah, there's Twitch and all. Surprisingly, right now, there are 107 people, or 104. Oh, yeah, I love hearing that. Oh, shit, I didn't buy helmet. Oh, well, who needs helmet on CT sign? It's whatever. Oh, I forgot these don't just blow up with one single hit. I just slowed myself down. Alright, I haven't actually even played regular Counter-Strike like this for a while, so, yeah. Let's see how this goes. I'm not repeating that. Or I could because I'm greedy. I want to hear the sounds. So, okay, I'll set this as a bit of a goal for myself. Can I... Okay, that's a headshot. Can I get a multi-kill after 3 kills? No, I got triple kill. That should have been a multi-kill. Okay, there's a headshot. Now, at 5, am I... Aww. That should have been a... Oh, now I'm on T side? Huh. Which server are you playing on? The one that's fucking pinned. Is the server full? Like, it can't be full, right? Okay. It can't be. The spawn points are missing. How do I... Wait. How do I have... Oh, I should enable the death cam. How do I have a defuse kit when I'm on T side? That's interesting. Oh, well. Anybody AFK? Yeah. Oh, there's the multi-kill. Oh, there's the rampage. Oh, the dominating. Ah, yes, there they are. Well, these aren't like the... Okay, these aren't the actual sounds, but you know what? That's fine. I guess this is how Chow set it up, so I'll leave it at that. Yeah, IP is pinned. You can grab the IP, paste it, and just hop on, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if like the spawn points are broken again or something. Oh shit. Hold up. No, it needs to be HUD death notice time 12. Yeah, I gotta enable like the kill feed at least. Was there an AFK dude? Not anymore. Oh, I have the bomb. I have to plant. Alright, let me go plant. Alright, let me get my bearings. Impressive! I think that's from Halo. Impressive. Which isn't typical for CS. I mean, it's there, it's part of it, but I was expecting the Quake ones. So, yeah. But yeah, that's all that's been included. I don't know why these sounds are missing these days. I don't know why servers don't include them anymore. Give me them. Yes. Killing spree. I love hearing that. Fuck. I love hearing that shit. This version is 24 slots. Isn't? Chow should have a plugin that fixes the spawn points, so everybody should be able to join. I don't think we're locked to 24 spawn points total. No, we're actually going to lose this. Dang. Alright. By the way, RTV, as per usual, is available for people who cannot be bothered with dumb Mirage. Just in case you wanted to know. And here's the legendary... Oh my god! That could have been it. The classic Mirage Peak. Yeah, get out of here. Anybody want to challenge me? No. Alright, so how about okay? Did I just... Wait. Can I wallbang? I should be able to wallbang this. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! My last shot could have been an epic. Technically, the Quake ones are from Unreal Tournament, so... Well, okay, well, I just know the plugin is called, like... No, actually... the plugin, the classic plugin is called Ultimate Sounds, not Quake Sounds. And I just know them as Quake Sounds because that's what people would call them. But yeah, they are from Unreal Tournament, technically. Are they? Ah, whatever. Those are the streets where all of us grew up in, yeah. Those streets are still there, as you can see. Why am I crouch walking? This fucker CS 1.6, oh, okay. That wasn't very nice. This fucking CS 1.6. Oh, fuck. I got damaged anyway. Are you using Steam Legacy and not the 25th anniversary? Because Steam Legacy version is prone to less issues. Also, it doesn't have the weird Half-Life bob. The like pre-Steam Half-Life bobbing. Yeah, well, the pre-Steam CS bobbing. And the weird text in the main menu. I just prefer things like in this sort of default fashion. I just don't think the 25th anniversary adds much to my experience, so I'm better off just playing regular Legacy of 1.6. And I still disagree. Oh, you look at him. He's trying to be cute with his little flash. Okay, who the fuck threw that? Dominating. Now, is there somebody camping? Because I know you guys are going to be fucking camping all over the fucking place. And I will not tolerate it. I'm just making sure. Yeah, he's on mid. Yay. What do we get? Ooh. Tuscan or Train? That's a tough choice, but I'll go for Train personally. But you guys can pick whatever you feel like more. And there's a bunch of other non-classic, just a bunch of random maps that Chow included by himself. So, yeah. There is enough variety and choice for everybody. We're not just going to be stuck to the same 5-6 maps until the end of time, okay? Oh my god, they just lined up. Oh shit, I got the killing spree. Can I get a godlike? Ah! That's my goal. I want to get a godlike. Or eagle eye. Whatever is the highest. I want to hear all of them. I want them all displayed. Because that shit's gas whenever I see it. Alright, well, for now, I'm starting anew. On good old Nuke. Yeah, I think the Steam Legacy version of CS should be the default one, but for some reason it ain't. No, you're not gonna headshot me coincidentally. Okay, he didn't. Is Vertigo there? Maybe. Maybe Vertigo is there, I don't know. Dang, Chow got them transparent fucking banners. I was about to say bangers, but that works too. See how this looks like the BASEQ facility. It's a nice little watermark. Well, let's see how far I can get. Unless somebody really good joins and just absolutely rocks my world. Because I'm not that good at this game. It's just that you guys are bad. Sorry. Okay, I want to be careful, but I also want to go hog wild because that's how you can surprise the enemy. $5 away from a flash. All right. Let me just push long and hopefully nobody is streep sniping me so I can just farm kills. And they stole my kill from that. Oh, they're trying to boost? Okay. You go ahead and do that. no! I was half HP anyway. I don't have much to say in terms of any stories, guys. Today has been very slow. Lately, things have been very slow. I've been busy working on a hefty video. It's probably gonna be my longest video yet. Well, if we don't count the Min Lee interview, because that's not really a video. That's just kind of a stream VOD, edited down. But I am working on a legitness video, and I want to see how it goes. Is DE Season there? Maybe? That is a classic map. It might be here. Oh, shit, yeah. Fuck! He pulled a reversal on me. I was the one that got pushed. Wow, I was the first one to die, too. That's embarrassing. Not looking good. Not looking good as opposed to the previous map on Mirage. Wait, I can actually check the maps. AMX mod menu and see what do we have. Dust Inferno, Nuclear Rush, Train, Cache, Tuscan Forge, Light Hell Fact, Season Evening. I guess Season Evening is here, if that suffices. Plaka, Ancient, Argina, Aztec, Avantgarde, Core, Cup, CZL, Firefight, Piranesi, Office, Regular Aztec, Cobble, Deadlock, Dows, and Silo. Those are your maps. You know what? I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna go all hard on this. Wait, are they already? Oh my god, they're already pushing fucking ramp. Oh shit, it's a bit of a pickle here. Shit, they're gonna go be as fast as possible, and we have to stop them. Ah, shit. There has to be one more person. Ah! Fuck! No parachute? Fuck your parachute! We're not here to play CS baby mode with damage indicators and parachutes and shit. Much less fucking double jumps and 120 HP by default. Let's at least pertain to a little bit of classicness, okay? Deadlock? 6-7. Wait, they planted on A instead of B? Also, this little texture here that's poking from the other side has always fascinated me. You know, this error texture you don't really see in Gold Source, unlike the pink-black checkerboard on the Source engine. Alright, I'm not doing very well at chasing my little kill streaks. This map has been going horrible. But in terms of competition, you know what I've been okay, I turned on. I didn't think he would be there. I'm getting, like, outsmarted. Maybe the good players are here, and this might not end well for me. But I've been thinking, guys. I have a certain person in mind that I would like to invite to an open event where anybody can compete in. Well, it's not for like people to compete against each other, but what I'm interested in doing is getting another soy tuber, and we will get into a vanilla CS 1.6 server, and we will play against each other. But like full server, 32 slots, anybody can join, and we have to like fight and see who's better. In a bit of a casual sense. Like imagine me and I don't know, some other like YouTuber that also plays CS 1.6. I don't want to mention who because I don't know who I can get into my games and who I can't. Give me that deagle, I want it. Are they outside? Because, oh, Feege. But imagine me and 15 or 14 community members from my side versus another SoyTuber and his army of like 15 people. So it's gonna be like a highly competitive 15v15. Of course, even if you come from my community, you can still choose to join the other side. And we can have a brawl. See who's better. See who, not just individually, but whose community is better at 1.6. I have some people in mind, but I have to ask them. I think it might be fun. But I don't want to say names until somebody is confirmed, so I'll have to see on that. No, I missed that sound effect. Oh god, I just realized I spent most of my rounds buying every single round, and I never afforded anything ever. I was just trying to save and hope I could win by default, but it didn't really work. Bro, no, he has the auto. Another Des versus Goldic? Penguin, maybe? I don't know where Penguin is. He's been absent. And I don't want to bother him, because, I don't know. Maybe he has something going on and isn't interested in being a public figure. Goldic, Goldic is an easy answer, but he doesn't work because he's from the USA. So, ping will be a problem. You guys have to think of someone European. Because then the odds would be stacked way in my favor. Because we're going to play on Chao's server, which is based in France. And if Goldic and his people join, or, well, maybe Goldic's community is more into 1.6 and they are from Europe. But he himself would be at a disadvantage. Also, he's not much of a 1.6 guy, so... 1.6 or Source, which is better? 1.6, for me personally. I think I have a pretty clear video outlining this highly controversial opinion that I have. No, this is how you do this thing. Haha. And they never expect it because everyone's bad at movement. Oh, is he shooting me from the smoke? No. No, play! Overzealous as fuck. Kotick? Who's that? Want to make CS 1.6 videos with content should I make? I don't know. You gotta come up with your own ideas. I'm not gonna tell you what works and what doesn't. You have to come up with your own ideas. Or take a bunch of generic ideas and copy-paste them. I've seen a whole bunch of videos of people copying my ideas. And that's okay. I'm not really gonna spend time witch hunting people for quote-unquote stealing ideas. Guys, how about I get fucking... Oh, fuck. Guys, how about I get... Motherfucking escalation. I should ask him. I have his contact. He's not too huge into CS 1.6, but the baby. He's a bit of a prominent figure. He might be a good candidate. Or I could also ask Sniffern, but I don't know if Sniffern really considers to have a community because of his style of videos. How long will the stream last? About like 2-3 hours, give or take. At least 2. You have 2 guaranteed hours anyway, but whether I am here or not, the server is going to be running anyway, so don't worry about that. Server will still be here, and you can join now, you can join later, you can join in 3 hours when I'm done and stop streaming, and most people leave, and there's like 5 people in here if you want vanilla CS with 5 people. You can have that if you want. You just play 1.6 for now, yes. But I play other games in general. So there's that. But today is 1.6 day. And it's the thing that matters the most anyway. Alright, let's go. Let's go crazy. And be dangerous. We good? Yeah, we good. Just hope nobody pushes from... No! You just had to have it up! Escalation is great, yeah. He plays 1.6. He does 1.6 related events. Do you have giant YouTuber Peugeot's contact? No. I'm afraid Peugeot is a little bit too famous for me. I may have tried DMing him once, but, yeah. He doesn't respond, he's too busy. He didn't see my DM. I thought you were familiar with Kotick. Doesn't do videos that often, but still. Maybe I do vaguely know who you're talking about, but... maybe I have... Oh, wait, dualies. Give me those. No, somebody took them. Maybe I have seen his videos if he makes 1.6 content, because I've seen a lot of 1.6 content. Not for, like, personal... Aye! Oh, free AK, that's amazing. Please, can somebody push so I can just nab a free kill? One guy was red container. Ah, you fuck! I forgot how this peaks. Favorite CSS version? Huh? Favorite CSS version? I don't know. How many CSS versions are there? Are we talking about V34, 92, and 64 and all that? Counter-Strike 64 for the GameCube. Nah, but I don't really have an answer to that because I don't engage with CSORs all that much to tell you. CSV34 Auto Mix. What? Yeah, sure. Let's leave it at that. They're gonna be pushing again, aren't they? Or did people... Oh, we have a push. Alright, does too. Oh no, he has the op. Get out of here. No! Why would I throw a grenade? Bro! The people really want to go ancient? Fine. Can't believe you guys chose ancient CSGO over Dust 2. I'm surprised. When CSS stream? I don't know, really. Maybe someday. We'll go back to that eventually. Starting stream very early? No. 6 PM is the usual. But there will be events with Goldeck. We will be dual streaming together more, so rest assured about that. At 6 PM, I started at my usual 6 PM. SM Box is coming soon. I know! But I don't really know what much is there to do in SN Box. It's Gmod in Source, but it's missing the fucking Gmod flare. I don't know. I feel a little bit weird towards SN Box. Like, yeah, it's sort of necessary and it's cool that we are getting the successor to Gary's mod after all these years, and it's on none other than Source 2. But really, without the licensed Half-Life, well, not Half-Life, without the licensed Valve characters and shit, I feel like that sort of, like, misses the charm a little bit. I saw you, ass. I know where the bomb is. I feel like it's missing the Gary's Mod charm. No, he's trying to knife you! Jesus. Did you run out of ammo? Oh! They demake Anubis too? Yeah, I think I saw that on Game Banana when I was browsing. Yeah, it's gonna be like a Source 2 SDK of sorts. I don't know. I appreciate that Gary Newman is going in a different direction with it and not just copy-pasting Gary's mod, but it's still missing the original Gary's mod charm because it doesn't have the Valve characters and shit. Ah, fuck! I can't get more than 3, god damn it. I didn't know Ancient got a demake. There's lots of maps that have demakes. I think every single map from CSGO and CS2 has a demake in 1.6. Also, I forgot to open my magical can of juice. Oh yeah, this is gonna elevate the experience. I got nothing fancy this time, just Coca-Cola vanilla. It'll be super fun. To be streaming battle on various builds of CS. Streaming battle. That sounds quite elaborate. Ancient in 1.6. I think this map is like 3 years old. It's not that new. By the way. Gary's mod without G-Man is like cereals without milk. Yeah, it does feel like that because, okay, you open an SN box level and you have just those generic bean characters, which, yeah, they are basically like placeholders, but without having like the Valve character. I just feel like what gave the original Gmod so much charm are all of the fucking Valve assets. Because I'm pretty sure that so many people... Ooh. Because I'm pretty sure most people that played Gmod, whether it's today or back then, they enjoyed it because of the fact that you get all of the Valve stuff, and you can do whatever you want with them. You can play with them like action figures. That was the cool thing about Gmod. Yeah, there were also the tools and the functionality of the sandbox. Yeah, it's a great sandbox experience, but having all of the Valve properties included just gave people a reason to engage with it. Because if it was just another sandbox, okay, how did he see? Streep sniper. If it was just a sandbox with placeholder assets or original assets, I don't think Gary's mod would have been, I don't know, 20% as popular as it is right now. Oh god, they really... Yeah, aw, fuck. I ruined my recoil. I never had the chance to participate in your Gary's mod events. We haven't really done any Gmod events. I think I just casually played Gmod once or twice, and that was about it. Also, I don't think you're going to be able to participate in a Gmod event if I did one with Goldick, because we would just be playing a bunch of like custom maps. I had some cool ideas and he was into it, so we might share a bunch of those experiences. But yeah, I don't think it's worth doing a Gmod event, because if we did Trouble in Terrorist Town, that's like, okay, we can play that. You know what? I'll go A, because these guys love pushing A. If we do Trouble in Terrorist Town, that exists at 1.6. And that's way easier for y'alls to get into. Oh god, there is beginning. Oh, it's beginning. They're gonna try and get out of this. No, fucking give me weapon. Shit. It appears I have been deadlocked. I guess mid was open. Cool. Bro, where are you from? Lichtenberg. I need to make a flag of Lichtenberg. Counter Strike 1.6.9.11. Should have waited until HO3 release. Nah, there's definitely enough custom assets you could use, custom Valve assets you could use from Half-Life Alyx, or Dota, or CS2. You could just port the source ones. But yeah, without the Valve property charm, without the Valve IP charm, it's SNBox is kind of lacking. Because otherwise, what is it? It's just... It's just a blank sandbox. Like, it's just Gary's mod with the... Yeah, just Gary's mod, basic generic Gary's mod on Source 2. But I did see, however, that they are trying to expand SNBox, and instead of just being maps and models and stuff, they're also like trying to make it... Oh, hello. You made a mistake. To make it bigger by letting people create their own custom games and host them, which is really cool, instead of levels and maps just... I don't know. It seems a lot more modular and a lot more usable for custom content. But dang it, without that classic Valve property charm, it feels a little bit lacking. Also, because Source 2 is still relatively new, it takes a lot more processing power. It's not gonna run easy on people's PCs. I'm blind, I can't see anything. Fucking garbage! No! How am I supposed to get kill streaks if I'm just so bad? I ain't never getting motherfucking eagle eye and shit. Ugh. I guess I need to be playing on a more familiar map than fucking ancient CSGO. Where bomboklat? A bomboklat! Oh no, they have bomboklat. Alright. 4 HP, fuck was I expecting? Steam Workshop is what made Gmod so popular. And Workshop content isn't like the biggest issue, because eventually SNBox is gonna have just as much content if people contribute to it. So I don't think it's that big of an issue. Like, yeah, Gary's mod has more than 20 years worth of content on the Steam Workshop, on so many other places, but you can build all of that up in SNBox too. Like, you could also port so much of it from Gary's mod to SNBox. Shouldn't be impossible. So I don't think content is the problem. Content will catch up in one way or another. I'm bad. I can't speak today. Oh my god, he's just jumping and hitting headshots. Great. League of Legends event? Nah, come on. Let's not go that far. I'm not that desperate yet. Yeah, TTT is fun, but the problem is with TTT is that people don't know how to play it. If you get on a community server, unless it's like a super tight-knit community where all they do is play TTT, Yeah, they might know how to play, but if you go with casuals, it's not that fun. And we did have fun, by the way. We made the most of it in 1.6 TTT, but I would say it still works better in Gary's mod because of the physics and certain things that you can do there. Recent 1.6 servers add revive mining plugins so you can revive two of your dead teammates and get some HP. I've seen that, by the way. It's all in the name of making the game faster and more chaotic without making it deathmatch. Because if it was just deathmatch, it wouldn't be that interesting. But if you have a regular server with revives and HP bottles to heal yourself and all that kind of stuff, and bonuses and a menu with free weapons instead of buying them, yeah, it just makes it way easier and faster. Alright, I'm sick of fucking Ancient. I'm dropping my RTV. Source 2 is older than Source when Gmon came out. You got me a little bit confused there, but I get to see what you get. I see where you're getting at. Alright. I guess Ancient ain't my map. I ain't gonna be seeing shit today from this, so... Yeah, I'm already down to like... Yeah, I can't even get 2 kills. But that's the issue. There might be some people... But the scale is doomed to be much smaller because not that many people will be interested. I think with time... I think that's just gonna take a lot of time. In the same way it took Gary's mod many years to get to the point where it is now. The difference is, though, that for SNBox, it might take a bit longer because not everybody can run a game on the Source 2, and as the original Source is becoming easier and easier to run on a fucking calculator these days, it's way more attractive to people with far less capable machines, so... There's that issue, but I think time is gonna solve that eventually. I'm not saying that people are magically going to switch to fucking SNBox all of a sudden. Just because, oh my lord, bro, come on. I really can't get 2 kills. We'll have to see how that goes, but I am definitely predicting a CS 1.6 versus CS Source kind of moment where... Hold up. What do I choose? Why do I go cash? Why don't we cash in on the idea? I definitely think that it's gonna take a while for SNBox to get like remotely to where Gmod, the original Gmod was, because you have to consider that Gary's mod was the one and only for a very long time, and now that there's another Gary's mod, but in Source 2, I think the player base is gonna be kind of divided. Where everyone that's in Gary's mod is gonna be there, and they're not gonna move. Ever. And SNBox is gonna acquire new players, but it's gonna take time to develop its own fan base, and you'll end up with like 2 different camps of players. 2 different player bases on 2 different but yet similar games. He forgot that I have a Deagle. Fuck! 1 away from killing spree. Are you streaming alone, or is that someone else next to you? No. Those were just, I think, kids screaming outside. I ain't got nobody next to me. Just me and my dick in my hand. Military time right now, and I am in the bed. Okay. Are you in bed on your phone? Just laying down, bed rotting? You know you can get up and do some exercise. You can still watch me on the phone. You can do some push-ups. You can do some sit-ups. You could stretch your back. Keep yourself healthy. I am that kind of person. Yo, bro, there's also a CS2 server hosting 1.6 maps. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm dead. No flash? What? Whatever. 1.6 streaming on this economy? The fuck you talking about, cuh? I've been doing this shit for the last fucking 2 years. Are you new? 1.6 stream in this economy, bruh. We've been doing this for a very long time. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a demake of canals running around somewhere. There is the classical Tato Eugen, Uncle Eugene, who loves to make demakes. Well, he used to. He doesn't do these anymore. But he used to be big on fucking CS demakes. No, come on. 80 damage. My main PC's a Pentium 4 running Windows 10 32-bit. That's it. No graphics card? Is it integrated? Damn. I guess SMBox will be great for developers. I mean, yeah, that's why Gary thankfully had the idea to expand the capabilities of SNBox and allow people to make stuff with an SDK, make custom games using it, instead of just simply remaking Gary's mod in Source 2 and calling it a day. We'll have to see how it evolves, because it definitely has to evolve in a different direction than Gary's mod. Because it's kind of pointless to just be like, yeah, hey guys, hello, welcome to Gary's mod, but Source 2. And it's like, okay, well, what's the point? Sneaky camper. What's your opinion on the alt key? What? In 1.6? I don't use the alt key for nothing. What do I need it for? I don't like using the alt key in general for most games because it's like super inconvenient. It hurt my fucking thumb to press the alt key when I play fucking Diablo 2. Because you have to hold the alt to see the names of items on the ground, and that kind of sucks. Why does this take damage? That shouldn't be like this. Ah, wow, an MP5 got me. Again, 4 hits, 92. Want to be 1.6 channel, which type of content? Oh, bro, you already said this. Just make the stuff that you want to make. I don't know. Either copy other people's ideas or make up your own. See what gets views and copy paste it. Just to get a hang of things. I don't know. .6 or source? Why do we keep asking this question? Alright, I'm just gonna be doing the exact same thing I've been doing for a while. I swear if he just killed me... Yeah, this is just my life now. Every single time. I should be playing more defensive, but I'm not. I know it's my fault that I just keep rushing all the fucking time. Did we lose? No, not yet. Okay, now we did. Wouldn't Gmod on Source 2 be VR only? No. Why would it be VR only? Half-Life Alyx is in VR, but that doesn't mean you cannot take the models from Half-Life Alyx and just port them in a game of your own. Retribution. Okay, well, everyone did by the time I made it, so Source has better custom servers. I actually don't have enough experience in that to say. When it comes to customizability, yes, because it's the fucking Source engine. There's way more you could do. You could craft entire fucking campaigns, and people have done that for fucking Zombie Escape. Okay, hold on, hold on. Oh, I got a plant. I'm the planter boy. I'm the bomb boy. No, we got this. There's no place anymore for games like Garry's Mod or SN Box to be huge. They've never really been that huge in mainstream. Like, come on, let's be honest. I'm pretty sure that Garry's Mod's peak player numbers barely crossed 100K. Oh no, you fucking don't with that shit. No! I wanted to secure myself. I didn't expect there to be that many people. I don't think other engines being easier and more accessible doesn't like necessarily mean that the rest don't have any choice. Because I'm pretty sure there are still tons of people willing to make mods and stuff using Source 2. Maybe not SNBox, but we have to see how that pans out. I'm not like a big expert. Hold up, classic smoke. That doesn't land where I thought it would or should, but that's okay. Bomboclat. Ah, shit. I thought I heard stepping. Where is Bomboclat? Oh, it's somewhere on B. Again. Ah! Do you ever attempt to speedrun CZ deleted scenes, by the way? No. Goldic used to try and speedrun deleted scenes. But he either gave up or doesn't feel like it for now. Garry's Mod is one of the best-selling games ever. It is. But that has less to do. See, Garry's Mod may be one of the best-selling, sure, but it's player-based. We're talking about like players in the game. Sure, tons of people have bought it. It's a fucking 20-year-old game. It has like millions and millions of copies, which isn't easy to achieve by no means. Oh, again. But see, for example, I have Garry's Mod, and a majority of my time spent on Garry's Mod is fucking posing models for my thumbnails or, I don't know, shit in my video. I don't actually play Garry's Mod. I'm technically playing it, but I use it to make thumbnails and silly little skits and make characters move and stuff. So I wouldn't count necessarily as part of the player base. Get out of here. Come on, he got me again. I have been blinded and nobody helped me. Hello! Remember there were maps with 4 game modes in one map? That's possible in 1.62. Not just source. All I'm saying is that Gary's mod isn't like so huge, like mainstream huge. An incredible live service experience. Because every time I check out the motherfucking multiplayer servers in Gary's mod, it's always a bunch of RP, the ones that are the most played. It's roleplay servers, and then besides those, it's some game modes that have like maybe a couple hundred players. Like for how popular Trouble in Terrorist Town is, like it's not all there in terms of player base. Maybe it's run its course and it's not as popular anymore. Brother, where? What are we doing? What? Where Bomboclat? What are we doing? Where? Okay, he's here. Hiding little... No. Again, I've never seen Gary's mod have more than 100,000 people. And I think a lot of them are either just in gay-ass roleplay servers, making custom bullshit, the VR chat type shit, or dark RP. Or just people like me using the game to make other projects. It has a lot of utility. Don't forget that. It can be used as a tool. On Orange Box ads? They suck. I've said that the Orange Box ads at 1.6 fucking suck a lot. Nobody fucking liked those. And if I was there and I had Steam CS 1.6, I would have hated them too. Going on with YouTube chat refusing 99% of my messages. I don't know. I don't even see your messages. I guess it's refusing to send them for some reason. I don't know why it does that. And you can always try Twitch chat. Zombie mod and Gmod is so bad. I've heard about that. Let's go classic terrain, bro. I'm surprised people don't like Cash over here. But sure. We played a little bit of Cash. I didn't get anything higher than a killing spree once here on Cash. Oh my god.
8, 7, 6, 5.
Man. Also, like, 1/3 of Gary's mod modes are just taken from CS. And they're basically downgrades because they work better in CS. CS Source, or 1.6. There's hardly any zombies. And because it's... Bro, of course there are gonna be very few good servers because... One... People have already spent thousands upon thousands of hours on the same servers with the same plugins. So just like respawn plugins, well, like not respawn, revive plugins on vanilla servers, we got the same thing going on with other game modes where they have to make it faster and more chaotic by adding a bunch of bullshit into it so people could still have interest in play, such as for zombie servers, respawn, infinite ammo, easy ammo pack farming, tons of classes to choose from. Like, things have to escalate, unfortunately, to keep it interesting. That's one thing. It's like, I don't like it, you don't like it, but I understand why people are doing this to their servers instead of just being like, come on, why not just be a regular, normal-ass CS server, like the one we're playing right now? Why not have it like that? Because people have spent thousands of years, not thousands of hours and many years playing like this. So to keep it fresh, instead of like dying and then having to wait like 3 minutes until the round ends, a lot of servers employ revives and heals to make the shooting more interesting, but not let it be deathmatch, I guess, because then deathmatch is deathmatch. But if you have a regular CS but with revives and healing, that's not as bad. And free weapons, so you don't have to think about economy, just dumbing down things as much as possible. So you can just hop in, grab the AK, and start shooting. Not have to think about health, not have to think about waiting until the next round. It kind of defeats the purpose of CS. I know that's what a lot of people think, but that's how it works. And yeah, for zombie mode, and even vanilla in general, the other thing is, don't forget that this is a dying game. Like, let's not forget, this game is sort of kind of dying. It's been staying alive and going along for so long, for so many years, that this is sort of natural. It's getting pretty outdated. Shit, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Some people grow out of video games and they quit, they move on with life. Other people move on to other video games. Some people move on to the newer CS games. It's just how it goes. And there isn't really much we can do about that. It's the natural course of things. Like maybe, God fucking damn it, maybe, oh, you really gonna do that shit? I see you. Maybe if the game was maintained with updates, sure, maybe that could maintain interest. But really, we're just kind of stuck like this. So with nowhere to go and nothing much to do, a lot of people quit. It's how it goes. It's how the cookie crumbles. Come on, somebody has to peek me. Oh, lol. But if you want a good zombie server, here you go. Here you go. This one right here. Save the server. Here it is. Zombie Classic 2008. This title is not a lie. You want classic vanilla zombie? Here you go. And guess what? The server is mostly empty because people say they want it, but they don't actually care to engage. That's the sad reality. Oh my god, stream. Yeah, I'm here. Come join, please. Also VIP here and there with pay-to-win perks. Oh yeah. That's besides the question, though. Pay-to-win plugins and bullshit? Yeah. Naturally. He's not gonna die. I'm bad. I forgot almost that I have, some sweet chili kettle chips right here with me. Free M4. Thank you. Sorry, I just had to munch on this, like, really crunchy, chippy. Kettle cooked chips. That's not something I come by every day because it's not that amazing. I wouldn't necessarily say it's an incredible enhancement to like regular chips. So No, I really wanted to knife him. Fuck. He was the last guy. Yes, there are some good servers out there for zombie mode, but it just falls into the normal zombie server with no bullshit. Oh, it has no players. Okay, I'm not gonna play there because it has no players. But the other zombie servers that do have players are full of bullshit. So you're left without any options, really. Like, what is there left to do? Play on a cool server that's empty, or play on a server with many people, but it's not a good experience. That's what it's like a lot of the time. And that's kind of your fault, really. That's the player base's fault. They scream and yell, I want normal server. Okay, here's normal server. It doesn't have any players. Alright, well, fuck you then. That's one take I'm gonna stand by. It's that people want something, but when they get it, then now there's a different excuse as to why it doesn't work. Are we getting pushed from somewhere else, or am I stupid? Nah. We're just chilling. Cool. Wonder if there's any AS-focused server. I think those are entirely dead. I think those died a long time ago. You would have to try and find it, but I don't think you will. What? I think he's long now. Alright. Which one would you pick, HL3 or Left 4 Dead 3? I think most people would choose HL3 because it's way more significant. I don't know what else is there to do with Left 4 Dead. At least with Half-Life there's a story to tell. Meanwhile, Left 4 Dead, what? It's about the game? What the fuck? Chill, bro. Okay. I wish Valve added widescreen support on Steam Legacy. That's intentionally not there, I'm afraid. Game of 20 years ago was Death Run, and they ruined him. Moving there, yeah. Because it got boring, so they had to like introduce crazy movement. Oh, crazy fast movement. Oh, he got him, not me. I was lucky. So they like kind of had to introduce the crazy movement and the auto B-hop and just completely ruin the purpose because it's just slow. And people are losing their patience. Oh, there's a rampage. That's cool. That's it. Yeah, I was thinking of doing an assassination game mode event, but I don't know how we could just survive sitting around on assassination maps for 2 hours. Like, can we even do that? 2 hours, nothing but assassination? Oh, there we go. There's a dominating. I got something going on. Got a little bit of a kill streak. Okay. It's just a matter of game speed. The reason people don't engage with these old game modes like Death Run and Zombie Base Builder and Jailbreak, well, for Jailbreak just outside of a few communities, it's just that they're very slow. The player base isn't interested in slow game modes. Oh my lord. Bro's just clapping cheeks. Oh, there's an unstoppable. Can I get an eagle eye? Ah. Oh god, this is gonna be difficult on T-side now. There's also people who believe FPS genre in general is dying. That's bullshit though, because fucking CS2 has millions of players. And don't even get me started on the fucking bot thing, because that doesn't, like, concern as many people as you think it, or as large of a portion as you might think it does. I'm afraid of people popping up from any corner. Okay. I have my unstoppable kill streak, and I have to get more. I need more. I'm getting closer and closer to the eagle eye. Yeah, that's expected. I have so much to lose here. I don't want to lose it. I think there's nobody here though, so... yeah. A good ZM server without bullshit that you dislike? Why would I dislike it if it has no bullshit? Is it because it's not the classic of classic zombie modes? Is it because it's Zombie Plague 6.5 or Zombie Escape? Where is he getting shot from? Oh, there's a mega kill. Alright, I got something. I'm on fucking 12 kills, I think. Yes, IP's in pin message. Today's generation has absolutely no patience. What do you mean today's fucking generation? People that play 1.6 are comprised of mostly 30-plus-year-olds. Fucking talking about. 1.6 player base isn't comprised of fucking Zoomers. No! I got killed by a bean. I looked away for 1 second. Oh, I lost it. Check out Zombie Hunting V3 on CSS. I don't play CSS. Ah, shit. Oh, whatever. I barely play 1.6 as it is either. I accidentally voted. God damn it. Oh. Ah! Okay. I mean, I love Train. It's one of my favorite maps. Well, are you in here? You ought to be.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Anyone born after 2010 have a very cooked attention span? Okay, but let's not blame it on the kids themselves. Like, that's not their fault inherently. Because who fucking gave them the phones and the tablets? They didn't go to the store and buy them themselves and get a SIM card for internet. It's the parents. But I personally don't think... What the hell is this? Are we playing on... What the fuck? Gbot? What? Oh, no, that's wrong. Core Beta 5. Alright. Is this, Is this a DOS too? Was ist das? Interesting. We've never been here. Okay. Okay. Cool. I mean, when we were kids, we also used to get called the brain rot generation, just with different terms, and, you know, I always got shit for, oh, kids these days sitting in front of the TV, and then it became, oh, kids these days always sitting in front of the computer, and now it's kids these days always on the fucking mobile phone and tablet. It's the same. It's just way easier to shut up a kid and give them something to cook their brain. And there are just parents who aren't responsible and don't care. And it was the same. I personally don't see it as anything different than what it used to be. Well, I used to get a lot of shit for sitting in front of the TV, and then the computer, and now the phone. It's the same as always has been. Fuck. What is Dizzlin's munching? Let me see. What was it? Kettle, thigh, kettle cooked sweet chili chippy. The worst thing about modern gaming is how much community content like mine is no longer supported. It never has been, really. Most big studio releases have never really been moddable. Because if you think back to... Oh, shit. Oh, no, not this again. Not the pain again! Fuck. If I think about the, PlayStation 2 era, like, how many games are moddable? Like, truly moddable. When it comes to, like, mods and community-created content, that's always been a place that belongs to PC. PC games have always been there. And there are companies that care enough and allow community-created content. If not to the same degree as Valve, they allow it to some degree at least. You can mod Elden Ring. You can mod Dark Souls 2. You know, From Software games are kind of moddable. There's not a workshop per se, but it's possible. Is all I'm saying. Alright, this map is like small, so gotta be careful. I can't see anything in there. That didn't flash me at all. Right in my face, really. Oh my god. I was gonna be surprised if he didn't die. Alright. Also, let's not forget that the great divide these days of gaming, which I think it's gotten to a pretty extreme point these days. Because, okay, back then when it comes to games, how do you make a game? Well, you need a studio, you need a publisher, you need a bunch of bullshit, right? You need physical distribution. It's not as easy. Now making a game is... Ooh, bombo. It's easier than ever. And you can be a complete nobody with a great idea. But that's also led to a different divide. Well, a different part of the divide where more and more developers are interested in making stuff by themselves instead of going to studios. Which is why these days you don't really have... single A or double A studios like you used to, and it's why we don't get like mid-budget or small budget games like back in the day. That's one difference. It's basically because things still exist to some degree, but it's basically become AAA versus indie. You either go to the big budget studios, the billion-dollar projects that take years to make, and the live service, or you go and make a game by yourself. And that's what a lot of people are choosing, because with how much easier and convenient it is, the conscious choice to go and make games by yourself is way easier. But it is riskier, and it isn't as lucrative as just working at a studio for a salary. That's sort of the dichotomy. That's the problem with it all. You don't have as much stability, because you can spend your life savings on making the game of your dreams, and then nobody buys it. Because it turns out it's not as interesting and innovative as you thought it is. It's difficult to figure out. But yeah, that's kind of the divide, really. But in a lot of cases, it is the better choice to make, because that's what a lot of people do end up doing, instead of like sitting at those studios and rotting their like creativity away. It's been happening a lot to Ubisoft employees and shit. I've been hearing that a lot. And just others in general, where, yeah, they work for 10, 15 years and then eventually they quit because, well, this place is bullshit, we're better off making our own game. So they go off and establish an indie studio, and that's how you end up hearing how, oh, this game is great, who made it? Oh, it's not entirely a bunch of random people, it's this guy that used to work for this big company or that big company. Get the fuck out of here. I'm charging my kill streaks. I think they're coming from behind. No, my T-side diffuse kit. Fuck. This is Chips ASMR. This map is based in Bratislava. What the fuck is that? Is that an actual city? Hold on. Let me read some messages, because I've been yapping a lot. My nephew's only 3 years old and already addicted to Lolo. Jordanian channel equivalent to Coco Melon. Ew. Ew. That's dangerous. That's not something that he should be addicted to. But see, did the kid do that to himself? Because it's a fucking 3-year-old child. Like, come on. Somebody gave him that fucking tablet. Wow. Can't believe how bad I am. Companies reduce amount of modding due to monetization and stuff. Yeah, for live service games, it makes sense. Although it is a little bit stupid to assume that you want to protect your IP because you're monetizing it, when, on the other hand, you have Valve, who just reward the community by making their content official and paying them. Like, that's like such a fucking lucrative business, and nobody else is doing it. Where they allow community created content, and then instead of them putting in the effort in making content, they incentivize the community, they pay the money. God. And, yeah. It's really weird that other companies are not really adopting the same model that Valve is using. Everything slowly will become a subscription-based model. I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure people are gonna easily retaliate against this kind of stuff, so... yeah. With so much indie stuff, like independent software and games and music and just media in general, and so many things being free and open source, like, it's never been easier to make your own shit. So I don't think that... oh, he's just been hiding there. Oh my god, bro got a ludicrous kill. He has 30, Jesus. We heard ludicrous kill. It's not from me though, unfortunately. But I'm the streamer guy, so it's not that important. Oh my god, that's crazy. Come on, this map is so small. Where are the rest of them? Oh no! He lost it. He almost got to Eagle Eye. Ah! Fuck. Was it opinion on Animgraph 2? It's looking amazing. Just needs to be refined and fixed, and yeah. I think Animgraph 2 might finally get all the people complaining about the animations and the game feel to finally fucking shut up. I can hear your footsteps, broski. Alright, I got a triple kill, but I don't think I'm gonna get that far with this. A very interesting map, though. Oh! Nah. I'm just going to CT side. I mean, Linear Studios has been kind of in the middle, right? As sort of. Maybe. There are studios who are somewhere in the middle, but then there's others which are like, okay, these guys are kind of claiming to be indie, but they put so much work and money into their projects that it's like, okay, are they really indie though? Like, what is the meaning of indie? Some people are putting it into question because you have the people that made Expedition 33 being called into question of like, okay, are these guys really indie? Because they put fucking $10 million, they had a $10 million budget for their game. Die. Fuck. That must fall. You can use shotguns for better close combat. Maybe, or I can just use an auto sniper. How about that? How about I just be chilling with an auto schnibbler? Yeah, I don't know why there's no workshop for Gold Source games. I think there should be. But for some reason there ain't. Okay, is this guy hacking maybe? I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. Damn, everybody rushing, getting all the kills. I'm just sitting behind doing nothing. If you don't have Spotify Premium, you can't move songs forward on the app. Well, Spotify is already subscription-based. It's always been like this. That's the nature of Spotify. Fucking bullshit! Eat flesh. How did he get me through the wall? Do my bullets mean nothing? For music, it's a little bit different where streaming has always been more lucrative. And it's also like $6. It's not that much. Subscriptions are not evil inherently. The problem with subscriptions is when the corporations start becoming greedy and they insureify everything and they still expect you to pay. That's the problem. When they get greedy. Oh wait, this is an angle. Is it though? Yeah, it's when those corpos start getting fucking greedy and then they start shitifying their services because they're like, yeah, we can do that and get away with it. Until they can't get away with it and people start unsubscribing and moving elsewhere. There are always alternatives. Sometimes the alternatives are not convenient, but if you want to escape the matrix, you have to dedicate yourself. Oh, we heard Eagle Eye finally. Oh, I got one at least. Didn't do that bad. A hating between 1.6 and CSS communities really can't be changed. Yeah. It's why I believe that even if CS2 released in the best possible state, people would have still hated it. Oh, I remember this map. I've seen this map before. People would still say, oh, CSGO better, this game feel like shit. So it doesn't matter. The thing about CS is that it's such a specific game that unless you are really open-minded and you are willing to adapt, a lot of people are just gonna be like, yeah, this is different. I don't like it when it's different. Because of how tight-knit and specific CS is in terms of its core gameplay. So having these divides is completely normal. That's why I don't really care if 1.6, if CS2 was good or not. Because even if it was, people would have still revolted against it. The reaction would have still been the same. Not as bad. Not as bad. Well, it was bad because it fucking deserves it. Like, let's not kid ourselves on that. But yeah, the CS divide is always going to be here. Even down the line in the future when we get CS3 or whatever in another 10 years or so. Can I just camp spawn? But like everyone's pushing all the fucking time, so... Oh, okay. Yeah. See, the thing that a lot of people are not realizing about CS2 is that it's not trying to be CSGO but better. It's trying to be fucking CS2. A different game. Okay. Everything has been swarmed. I'd like to try Expedition 33 since I'm growing interest in turn-based genre. What are you, 30 years old? Sorry. It's a yoke. Nah, we just overextending the people's shit. Dang, I got the ops. I don't understand why 1.6 menu theme is made because it was Steam themed. No, there's no CS 1.6 theme. There's never been a theme for 1.6. This game doesn't have music. It's from Condition 0. Ah! Damn it. But CS2 launched as a piece of garbage. No, it did. I'm not saying that we should excuse CS2. It definitely launched in an unfinished state. And that's what I was saying. That even if it launched in a better, more complete state, there still would have been a divide regardless. It's just that there would have been less hate. That would have been the difference. Because the hate that it got and the disappointment by the community is completely justified. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm not going to be sitting here and denying that. I know I'm Mr. Positive Attitude here, but I'm not gonna deny. It's just that it happened, and Valve were obviously not gonna go back on their word on what they did. It was gonna move on in that direction, so the best hope was to wait until it all gets fixed. And I would say it's pretty much fixed. For me personally, I know people have like all kinds of complaints about it still, which I think a lot of the complaints are just at this point made up. The game feels fine. It works. I don't want to hear another word about, oh, but the removed content. Like, okay. Nobody really cares about that content besides people who want content for the sake of content. You're not gonna play Assault if it comes back. I know you're not gonna play Assault if it's back. Or Danger Zone. Like, let's not kid ourselves here. I know Danger Zone is the most popular thing. People like to complain that they want back, but Danger Zone ain't coming back for the exact reason that nobody played it when it was there. So, I don't think it's worth it from a development perspective to put all the effort and time and money into recreating Danger Zone for CS2 just for there to be like 2,000 people in game. Because that's how many there were. They shot at each other. Idiots. Like, I'm sick of hearing like, oh, bring back bring back Danger Zone and Assault and whatever other map that they want. That's but bring back Lake and okay. The only things I would say should come back, because I remember that they were successful and it's worth bringing them back, is Flying Scoutsman, Lake, and Safe House. Those two maps and Flying Scoutsman definitely should come back. Everything else deserves to be removed because nobody cared about it when it was there. Nobody actually played it. So I don't want to hear like people complaining that they want Danger Zone or whatever map they miss but they never actually played. Because I just don't agree with this like argument, this like basic empty argument of, oh, but CSGO had so much more content. Yeah, so what? What's the point of having content for the sake of content? Why not focus on making new stuff? Like, yeah, all those old maps are gone. Some of them should come back, but most of them shouldn't. Is that a player head? Oh, it is. ¿Cómo estás, Chino? I like Danger Zone. I'm there with you, but it's gonna take a lot of revamping and remaking that I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth for this. Oh fuck, for the CS team to bother with bringing back Danger Zone instead of, because from a business perspective, why focus your efforts on bringing back something that was unsuccessful just for the sake of content when you could instead focus on something new? Now, again, I'm just saying that theoretically, but really I know that Valve are lazy and they aren't really working on anything and they barely update the game. They are really slow. I don't like it just as much as you do. It shouldn't be like this, but it's how it is, and unfortunately there's nothing that can be done about that. If you don't like it, don't play the game, and that's it. We don't really have any other choice. No amount of complaining or petitioning is gonna make Valve be like, you know what, yeah, we should bring back fucking Danger Zone, why not? That's not how it works. They know the statistics, they know the metrics, and I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain in ascertaining that Danger Zone is never coming back. I would love to be wrong, but this is how it looks. I knew retakes should come back. Retakes was something that was popular and was really cool to have, so that should have come back, and it did. Retakes is back. That's all I'm saying, is that the whole Oh, but go ahead, more content argument is just dumb. Because, yeah, it did, but how many of you actually opened casual and queued for Italy? The old Italy? How many people queued up for Aztec? There's a reason those maps. How many people queued up for Dust 1 when it was there during the older days of CSGO? There's a reason they were removed and oh my god, wow. And they were rightfully removed. So instead of complaining about bringing back the old useless content that nobody plays, let's focus on getting new content. Like, why not complain about new content instead of the old content? And also operations are another thing that's never coming back. Well, at least operations in the way that we know them. The whole, like, event coin and little missions and rewards with the shop and the stars. I think for operations, they will come back, but it's not something that's gonna come back in the same way. They need to, like, remake and revamp them into something new and different instead of just copy-pasting them. Because if I remember correctly, in the past, when they would copy-paste operations, they just became less and less interesting to the community. Some operations didn't perform as good as others, so I'm pretty sure that Valve figured that, yeah, it's not worth it to just... Fuck was I thinking? It's not worth it for them to simply copy and paste the same shit and call it an operation, because less and less people care, and that's why they need to, like, think of something new and innovate. But operations in the old sense are not coming back. And the reason for that, I'm pretty sure, is because the old style of operations is... It's not worth it. It's not worth it for Valve to put down the effort into making the custom campaigns and the same shops with the same skins and rewards like they used to, because people just don't care. The entire reason we have the Armory Pass as it is because this is your operation. Because people are, oh, operation, and then when we have an operation, people only care about the skins. That's what it really boils down to. It's about the skins and the cosmetics that people want. So, instead of giving an operation that's temporary and people would not care about all the effort that Valve puts into making them, just fucking, here's an Armory Pass that's permanent, and we're just going to update the rewards in it from time to time. That's it. Why bother with an entire operation when people don't really care about actually playing the missions? And I kind of didn't care about playing the missions either, because they were... Oh, shit. They were kind of whatever. Oh, I have to get 20 kills with an XM in deathmatch? Okay. We do get those as weekly missions, at least, so there's something. And the co-op strike campaigns, the cinematic missions and stuff, I don't think many people cared about those either. The lore of CS was like one of the weakest aspects. People just came in, they yell about the skins, nobody really cares about the missions, and the structure and the lore. Well, or not enough people care, at least. It's all about skins. And that's what Valve decided to do. They're like, alright, you only care about the skins, here's the Armory Pass. It's permanent. It's not temporary. We're gonna update it from time to time. This is all you're getting. And that's fine. It's like this because the stats show that this is how it should be. This is what the player base cares about. So, if operations were to come back in some sense, they would have to be remade, and I think they will, because they are still something that's like lucrative to have, like an event with special rewards. Yeah, we could have them. We could have the operations back, but they are definitely not going to be the same ones that we are used to.
7, 6,
Peek your head. Anyway. Hey, what do you think about the Xbox 360 piece reports of CSGO? They fucking suck because they're not updated. They haven't been updated in so many years. I'm surprised there are still official servers. Where's Counter-Strike source? You missed it. It was a few weeks ago. Alright, Office! Crazy old-ass Office. The hostage map of all time. Oh, there's more people? Okay, that's just too many people. Honestly, though, I thought operations in that old format were popular. They are popular, but they are popular because of the skins and not much else. I've been engaging with CSGO operations since Operation Bloodhound in 2015. That was my first operation. Actually, I was engaging before that since Vanguard, but I didn't buy that. I started with Bloodhound. And really... I remember Operation Hydra was mostly like fun little game modes and copy and pasting of a bunch of assets and things, and people really only cared about the skin still, and that operation didn't sell very well because Valve didn't do anything interesting with it. But hey, it was an operation, it's what people wanted, right? But it just shows that, and I think even Operation Riptide didn't do that well. It didn't sell millions and millions. It probably sold millions, but not as much as other operations because it was more of the same. So people care less. I didn't miss it. Stream more CSS instead. Oh, come on. Does it have to be like that? Hello. Just wanted to ask if you were thinking about any time in the future about face cam. What are you talking about? My face cam's right there. I'm joined by good old Ken. He's a little bit perked up, but... Haruhi Suzumi, I'm fucking talking about. Damn, people are going crazy. Alright, boys. Good old Office. Now that's a classic. What the fuck? Did I just shoot the Oh no! No, he's got a shotgun! Help! Barely survived. Any Ken Bunk info? Nope. The guy that supposedly had Ken Bunk mysteriously disappeared, so no info on that. Modify my own particular server to include achievements. What kinds of achievements? Is this guy hacking? He's like way too good. He's doing way too good sometimes. I'm a little bit sus. Ciao, mon frère. I request inspection. Anyway. What are we talking about? Oh. I've been playing CSGO like my whole life and didn't care really into it. Yeah. See, that's another thing of why things continue to remain the same. People like to pretend that CSGO was the greatest game of all time, but now that it's gone, but when it was there, it was all how it's shit, the anti-cheat don't work, and no 128 tick and Volvo shit. Exactly the same crap we hear today. Not different at all. Not one bit. They getting their asses pushed. Oh, that barely missed him. No, he ratted me out, bro. Super Cops, yeah? He's totally legit? Okay. I haven't really spectated him, so I don't know. I'm just asking. You may have noticed his performance, and you may have checked him out. So, okay, if he's good, no biggie then. I like how people forget that you have to press the button to open the door here, instead of touching it. Alright, hostaging. How do you hostage? You don't. The hostages have literally never been saved. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get the hostages. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. They're mine. Wait, how did the door close? I think if I save half of them, we're gonna win. Please, please, please. Please don't kill him. Yay! I did it! Hostages rescued! It's like in our hostage mode event where every map, the hostages got rescued only about once. The rest of the time, it was just a killing spree. Oh shit. Oh shit, what? He was just sitting in one place. I wonder how he's feeding my mouth. Fuck you talking about? Get a grip, bro. Get a grip from your animes and bullshit and get into real shit like Azumanga Daioh. Get into some K-On! Real men shit. The Cambuck guy was capping real bad. Well, some people were saying in the server that, well, actually the guy is kind of a reputable person who seems honest and has sort of proven himself sometimes. So people there are suspending their belief that he could actually come back and does actually have it, but I don't know. I don't know the guy, and to me it's just kind of sus how he was like hyping it up, like, yep, I have it. Just, let me get back home later today and I'll post it, and that just never happened. Like, first the excuse was, oh guys, I'm away, I'm out of town. I'll be back home in a few weeks. It's like, okay. I'm not really that bothered. I'm not really that perturbed and hating on the guy or anything, but I'm just saying that the entire situation is sus, to say the least. He comes up, he says he has it, but just says a bunch of excuses. Oh, I'm out of town. Oh, I'll do it when I come back home. Oh, sorry, I was busy. And it's just like, bro, this is about uploading a file in Discord that's a couple of kilobytes, maybe not even a megabyte, and it takes like 1 minute to do. Like, why blue ball so much? And the last thing he said was, yeah, guys, I'm just at a hockey game, and once I get home, I'll upload it. And that was the last we ever heard of him. Never again. People have tagged him, people have been asking, and just nothing. That was like weeks ago. Since then, it's been complete silence. Aw, he stole my... No! Fuck! I guess think about the new updates of CS2. The mags. The mag thing is like completely understandable because I think ultimately it helps balance the weapons in a different way rather than tweaking their stats, so I kind of like it. In terms of ammunition, unless you spam like an idiot, you're not going to run out of ammunition. I think it's good at helping people, not helping, but making people think when they play this game. I think it adds something for us to keep in mind, and yeah, it helps elevate the skill level. Some people don't agree with that, some people think it's artificial, but what else do you do? Like, come on. It helps the balance. Ow. I did that to myself. Why doesn't he die? I'm like shooting him through a wall. It helps balance some weapons without tweaking their stats. It makes you think more when you shoot and when you reload. And I think it's a nice way to evolve the franchise forward a little bit. It's not done entirely for the sake of realism like some people think. No, it's done to stop you from spamming smokes, which is, you know, with the new volumetric smokes, it's a bit of a common thing to do. Nerfing that. Nerfing weapons by reducing their ammunition. And, yeah. In that sense, I think it helps. And in small ways, it helps evolve the game forward. But the anim graph stuff is much, much needed. I think there's no doubt that the Anim Graph 2 has been, like, highly anticipated and asked for to, like, fix... Wow, you fucking bullshitting me? Eat shit. I'm gonna SGSing. I'm SGSing. I am conquesting it. I am conquesting it. Conquesting! Cool. Like the clips of the pistols only? No, it makes sense for all weapons. All weapons are okay with functioning like this. Now Valve can like rebalance weapons based on ammunition instead of tweaking stats and breaking them. See, now shotguns are a little bit more viable. It helps them. It nerfed a bunch of pistols and SMGs because now they have less ammo. Yeah, it's great. A CS anime event with a ton of weeb maps. Oh, brother. I'm pretty sure Chow could oblige that. Epic camper. How about I just camp like this? This is the best camping spot ever. Uh-oh. That's bad. I'm surrounded, I think. Fuck! It was only one guy left. Damn it. I am omning it. I am conquesting. I'm conquesting it. I am conquesting it. I am... Mark. I'm sorry, Mark. I made a steak. A steak?! Yeah. A steak. I made a steak, Mark. Oh, invincible. My invincible brain rot, my beloved. Move, brother, do something! Piece of shit camping with Alv. Piece of shit. Alright. Why not just another custom map event? Because fuck you, that's why. Can you put Haruhi GIF on screen? No. Done that before. Ah, the old Haruhi Suzumiya dance from the OP. To buy a PC and start playing with you guys this summer. Oh god, bro's buying a PC in this economy? Jeez. A new PC in this economy? Well, RAM prices are crashing a little bit, so maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, that's a fantastic flash. What are we playing, brother? Oh, hot steak! Or season evening, fine. You guys keep choosing the weird ones, that ain't my fault. We will definitely be doing more custom maps event, don't worry about that. They will happen. I'm not out of ideas yet. We got more. I thought of doing an event where people can submit one map. Like one map per person, like any map. Absolutely any map you can submit for our event map pool. And that might be fun. Have you seen Suzumiya movie? No. Camper. Bliad. Was that a transcription of the dedicated visual novel? Was it? I don't think I finished the whole Haruhi Suzumiya show to begin with. It ain't my kind of shit. It's... I was about to say it's a moe blob, but not really. It's one of the few that aren't moe blobs. And I don't like those. I really don't like those. Oh, I heard steps and I thought they were right here. Oh, okay. We've pushed out. Why is there a guy with a fucking deagle and T-spawn? Late-ass bloomers. Oh, I know where he is. I knew and I turned around. Ah. Watch the Suzumiya movie? Well, you should watch Redline. Only if you guys watch Redline and Angel's Egg. Actual good movies. Okay, maybe not Angel's Egg. That's kind of like subjective. Like, oh, okay. That one's kind of subjective. But, Kaguya Hime no Monogatari. Yeah, that one. The Tale of Princess Kaguya. Alright, enough weeb shit. What am I talking about? Fucking dumb RCS just regurgitating the same arguments and points I've talked about a million times. Ah, yes, the usual conversations. Is somebody else gonna come in and ask me CS 1.6 or CS Source again? I don't know how that point hasn't been driven to its deathbed yet. Wait, oh, I thought it was here. I missed the entrance. Well, this is the LDE fact, I forgot. A little bit of a classic diffuse map that came out very late, but people love it. And I do like it. It's a cool map. Haruhi Suzume better than JoJo's? Okay. Completely different genres and art styles and shit, so I don't even see how they are comparable to begin with, but sure. Motherfucking going Rambo shit in this. Ah! But Lucky Star is the best show ever made by humans. Lucky Star? Does it have to be Lucky Star? What about, I don't know, fucking Clannad? If it has to be some moe type shit. What about Clannad? But if you want a serious answer from my side, I got nothing but Nichijou. It's Nichijou or bust. All these other cute girls doing cute things, animes. Unless it has an interesting hook, I consider them absolute balls. And yet they keep producing them from a fucking... Like, they're coming from a fucking factory all the fucking time. It's like, oh, cute girls in another world pull their panties. It's like, Look, they're 14 and there's Itchy. Really? Is that all that we could come up with? I don't know, man. It's just... All I'm saying... It's all just the same tropes regurgitated over and over again. And see, my problem, you know, my problem isn't that slop is being produced by the anime industry, right? My problem isn't that. My problem is that, oh shit, we have Bomboclat. Bomboclat! It's not that slop is being produced. Like, yeah, somebody's always gonna try to capitalize on something somehow and try to pander or appeal, but it's the fact that you get weirdo, and this is like exclusive to the anime industry. Like, people then come around and start defending that shit. They're like, what are you talking about, bro? It's just cute girls having fun. Yes, there's Itchy, and they are underage, very evidently and intentionally underage, but why do you care, bro? It's just a bunch of drawings, bro. It's like, okay, I know why you are acting like this and why you aren't defending this, but being so diehard? Come on. It's the fact that people defend this like to an insane degree. Like, I'm not allowed to say that Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is ass. It's like, no. What is your problem, bro? You don't like boobs? You don't like straight sex? It's like, no, it's just ass. Why is that such gospel? And that's just like the fucking tip of the iceberg, really. There's like many more. I forgot its name, but not too long ago. Oh, also like Eromanga Sensei. Let's not forget about that. Also, like other shows, even recent ones where I forgot what it was, but it was basically there was this guy who. There was like some guy, he got turned into a dog, and all the girls started lusting for him. It's like, okay. Okay. Okay, a dog, really. It was something Inu, because Inu is dog, so... It had something Inu in the title. Get your ass out of there. Man, people just defend that shit like no tomorrow, and it's really weird. And exclusive to the anime community, and when you give them valid criticism, they just... It's either, oh, what are you, a woke liberal, or you don't like boobs, are you gay, or you can't handle the culture? It's like this either ironic snarkiness, or somehow they're being serious, and it's just not surprising that this shit gets produced, it continues to get produced, and the amount of single men continues to increase. Although that's just one little symptom of the whole thing, but yeah. Nah, you don't want me to continue rambling on about this kind of crap until the cows come home. I can keep doing this all day. CS versus CS2? What kind of a fuck-ass comparison is that? I got some kills, I'm good. Higurashi Clannad is girls only. A man wouldn't watch it. Why? Okay, Danganronpa is, yes, girls only. I know way too many girls that absolutely love Danganronpa, and you mentioned Danganronpa to a guy, and a weeb guy, and he's like, I don't fucking care. I don't even find Juno goonable, so fuck that. When does stream end? It's gonna end in 5 minutes if you keep testing my patience. I'm a huge sucker for Anikos, but it's a secret for everybody. Oh god. Koihime Muso, best ecchi. Man. Yeah, fucking interspecies reviewers. How about that? Haha. Why even do ecchi at this point? Because so much ecchi is just almost hentai, but not really. Like interspecies reviewers, that was like basically hentai, but without the hentai parts. And it's like, why not just go the full mile, man? Just why not?
Pick up your weapons and fight.
You know, Dizzlins, you can just watch it and not care. John Wick doesn't make me want to shoot up a mall. Hi. Oh, what in the fucking window? Hasn't Chainsaw Man ended very recently? I don't know. I should watch that, but I haven't. Now, how about I just don't watch it because it doesn't look interesting to me. Because some of these shows, I can see that they're like dishonest about their intent. Some anime I can just see that, okay, yeah, this is gooner bait and nothing more, but it's also pretending to be more than gooner bait. It isn't so much that it bothers me that there's feet and boobs and asses. I don't really care all that much for fan service, but when it's like in your face and shit, like I'm just talking specifically about fan service. When an anime is like very, very fan servicey, but it's pretending that no, actually this is a good show with a story and characters, but butts and boobs. And so okay, at least I don't know. It just feels. A lot of shows are dishonest about it, and they're just trying really hard to pander and appeal to the gooner base. I would have loved Fire Force, but I didn't, because when okay, great, everyone's just rushing everywhere. But when characters are just out there, they have their clothes exploding, it just completely derailing everything. It's like, okay, I can ignore this, but it ruins the experience. At least make it tasteful, because a lot of the time it's just done in such a distasteful way that just makes me cringe and think like, yeah, this is done with no real thought with no real thought put in. There's no real thought put into this besides we need the gooner audience. We need the gooner audience so we can sell doujinshis and anime figures. And this isn't like something that's like exclusive to that. It's like it's the same with any sort of like pandering. Even when a show has a cutesy little character that's only there to be made to be made into merchandise and sell gazillions. It just makes me enjoy the media less when it's trying to like pander or force something that's like easy to get people's attention or people's boners. Like, I don't mind the fan service in, let's say, One Piece, for example. I like One Piece, and it has fan service, and I don't mind it. Because it's not so integral and so in your face that it's like, okay. It's kind of like insulting to the intelligence of the audience, so, yeah.
7, 6, 5, 4.
I'm back again. What did I miss? Nothing. I've been just yapping by myself. I don't really like read chat, but I should. I feel sorry for people who like One Piece, actually. Now I could say the same too, huh? I could tell her, why don't you just watch One Piece and shut up, huh? How about it? What the fuck? Oh, it's Anubis. I guess Anubis does exist. Not to the same degree, but yeah, this is the best interpret. This is as good as it gets. Is this actually made by Tato Yujin? I wouldn't be surprised. Never thought I heard a Romanga Sensei from my CS YouTuber. I've been in the anime trenches. I know what's up. Kinda. I don't follow it that much, but cultural osmosis. Kind of boils down to cultural osmosis in a way. Darling in the Franxx. See, Darling in the Franxx kind of ruined itself. I haven't watched it, but oh yeah, shut up. I heard a MP5. Yeah. Darling in the Franxx fell apart, and it's nothing but its own fault for what happened to it. Could have been great, you know, just observing on the sides. Could have been great. But it ruined itself by having bad character writing and just reducing entire characters to a bunch of catchphrases and butts and pouting little anime cutesy faces, very ooh-woo. That kind of stuff. Shit, I was reading chat, fuck! One Piece is like eating a whole cake with chopsticks. Sure, it's tasty, but why one piece at a time? The problem is just how in the adaptation is done. Oh shit, I clicked. Sorry. Have you checked SBR? Huh? SBR? Steel Ball Run? I have, but I just hate how Netflix is still going down that same path of distributing it in batches instead of just one episode per week. That just fucking sucks, man. That just fucking sucks. Like, you don't need 1,100 episodes to tell a story. No, you don't. Well, 300 of those are filler. Around 300, I think. So you only have 700. It didn't bother me, really. I was fine with it. The pacing wasn't, like, too bad in the earlier arcs. It's only in the last couple of years where the pacing got really ass. But I was kind of fine with it. I didn't mind. I enjoyed my journey. But I do understand the argument that fucking Toei went too overboard with the filler and the bad pacing. Dude, we're almost doing a 5v5 here. Yeah, fucking, all of JoJo has more chapters than One Piece, and yet JoJo is like 300 episodes, all of it so far, all the parts. Around 300 episodes, I think. Meanwhile, One Piece is like 10 times as much. Oh, almost 10 times as much. Yeah. Bro, how can I watch the show if it's 1,000? I could watch 6 episodes daily and barely move in the show at all. Well, if the amount of episodes really bothers you, there's One Piece, which is like a fan project that reduces the filler or removes the filler and changes the pacing a lot, making it more manga accurate. So if you really want to experience One Piece, but you can't be bothered because of how many episodes there are, go watch One Piece. One Piece is a project that turns one whole One Piece arc from 200 episodes down to 50. I'm not kidding. So go watch that if you want. What the fuck? Oh. If I launch an original classic Zombie Plague server, starts at 2010, for CS 1.6 without any unfair items, would you be down to advertise it to your followers? I mean, how do I advertise it? You can join one of our events where we review servers if you wish, but I don't really do specific server advertisements. You can go to the Discord and advertise it, but I personally don't do it because people will then come to me and ask for more, and they would want an individual review, and oh, please check out my server, please, I need the fucking I keep thinking of the word exposition, but what I'm trying to say is exposure. And you're gonna have to look for your own audience, or maybe look for or join one of our events and shit. Ah, shit. Or you could advertise it in our Discord. Those are your options, if you would really like to. The fuck is this bright map? It's Anubis from CS:GO. Anubis. It is a little bit bright. We're basically playing 5v5s here on Anubis. Oh. Wait, he has the bomb? But the bomb's planted. Wait, how does bro have a bomb on his back if it's planted? That's interesting visual bug. Never seen that happen. I remember Yu Yu Hakusho. Well, I didn't watch it as a kid. I saw it a few years ago. And I kind of stopped after the Dark Tournament arc because everybody keeps saying that that's the best part and the only part worth watching. But maybe someday I'll get back to it and finish the rest of it. Grandpas of the stream. What the fuck? I wonder if Berserk actually gets an adaptation. It should, and it baffles me why it doesn't. It's so weird how the anime industry works. Like, sometimes they would pay, like, top dollar to adapt a brand new IP, a crazy new shonen, some, like, new show, but when it comes to, like, certain classics, like, why isn't there a singular Vagabond adaptation? You have other shows and things that are very, very popular, yet it either takes decades for them to get a proper adaptation, or they just never get it for some reason, and just, it's like, yeah, this manga, it's amazing, it's incredible, it's a classic. Everybody that knows it loves it, and it has no adaptation. Why? Why is nobody funding this obvious success? I don't know, it's weird. And where do I watch this One Piece? I think there's a site for One Piece. I think there might be a website you can watch it on, or you can go pirate it. If you want an anime pirating site, I don't know. I don't want to advertise it, but there you go. nya.si, that's it. But I'm only gonna say that once because I don't want YouTube to give me trouble and nuke me. Oh, I was like looking at this window. Ah, like it's the new Anubis. Just get exploded, bro. I mean, isn't the manga mainstream already technically? Yeah. So what if it's mainstream? Doesn't mean it shouldn't get an adaptation. Doesn't mean they couldn't print a lot of money from adaptations. Thanks for the answer. Is the Discord advertisement for free? No, no. You just go into the designation Discord and you go into the server channel. There's a servers channel and you just promote it there. Fuck. My fingers are getting tired, but I love yapping, so that's why I'm still here. And the zombie escape and the other one. Specifically, huh? Seeing a zombie with an anime theme. I think we've seen that before. I think we've seen that. 9anime TV and Suge is the best sites. I prefer torrenting because it's way more easier. Websites always, they die or they have issues. I don't know. It's inconsistent. Okay, Cosmic Princess Kaguya from Netflix is really good. I don't know what that is. I've probably seen it. Well, I mean, seen it by how it looks and what it is, but I cannot remember what it actually is. Anyway. Anyway, today was fun. Played a little bit of vanilla Counter-Strike. We had some like fun maps and stuff, but lots of yapping and lots of stuff happening, but that's gonna be pretty much it for now. Yeah, guys. That's gonna be it for today. The server is still there. If you want, you can get in there and have a good time if you want. But other than that, I got nothing else. So you can go and enjoy your little anime discourse elsewhere if you want, or in the in-game chat. For me, I'm gonna piss off. I have some dumplings that are defrosting that I would like to make for dinner, and I'll see you guys around. When you say Princess Cosmic Kaguya, I keep thinking of Tatami Galaxy. But whatever. Yeah, guys, today was fun. Just some regular old Counter-Strike, no strings attached, no bullshit. Maybe it's been a little bit boring because it's not pertaining to our usual gimmicks and stuff, and the announcement was pretty late. It's not like before, but hey. Whatever the case might be. Yeah. I have some anime that I have to watch. The last thing I saw was... I actually don't remember what was the last thing I saw. What was I watching? Oh yeah, I saw the latest Baki season, but... Yeah, I have some, like, dumb opinions and a bit of a different view on anime and stuff, but... we can talk about that shit another time. For today, that's pretty much it. Fun vanilla CS. Next time, we're gonna go back to the usual bullshit of maps. And definitely gonna make an announcement earlier. But is that gonna be next week? Or maybe some other time? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I tried watching Sentenced to be a Hero, but I dropped it. It was just... ugh. The writing, the character writing didn't really do anything for me. Anyway, yeah. It was fun. It was great. I'm gonna shut up about anime now. Gotta move on from that subject. We can talk about this stuff next time. So, whatever I'm playing or streaming or doing, you're welcome to join in. And even if you don't enjoy the game, you can just listen to me while you clean your room, because you have to clean your room. And we can share more opinions and stupid takes on stuff that doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Can you recommend an anime for a non-weeb like me? Something with less women and more manly men, not in a gay way. I don't know what to recommend, because the things that I watch can be a little bit specific sometimes. If you want a manly anime of Kaiji Ultimate Gambler, that's an insane anime that barely has any women in it. I guess, or Baki. I don't know. Baki is a very manly anime. What the fuck else have I seen that's... Hajime no Ippo. That's like one of the... That's like considered one of the greatest sports anime ever. Although just recently I saw a movie that included a parrot saying the R slur, so... What? A retard? Can't be that bad. Right? I ruined the stream as always. No. No, we just had some discourse that was probably not interesting to a lot of people. I don't even know who's even watching at this point besides a couple of weebs just sitting in here. I know we are here for CS, but even when it comes to CS, it seems like things have really stagnated. Like, well, what are we even talking about when it comes to CS? It's just, hey, is CS too good? Hey, Dez, which one's better, 1.6 or CSORs? Haha. Oh, hey, Dez, did you know that there is a map that's lost media called CS Can Bunk? Sometimes it do be Groundhog Day, but I guess this is probably indicative of our stagnation as a community and how we are really running out of ideas. So I think it's time to sunset this entire channel and move on to greener pastures and uninstall CS 1.6. I wonder if Blue Lock is worth the time. Maybe. It had some issues with animation. Blue Exorcist, though. I googled Baki, looked good. Well, for Baki, the only problem with Baki is that if you start watching the modern adaptation that starts from 2018, which is kind of the first season, it doesn't start from the beginning. So if you want to watch Baki, you have to start with the... If you want to start from the actual beginning so that you have full context of what's happening, you have to go back to 2001, where the adaptation begins, because for some reason, the show adapted like 2 seasons worth of anime, like 28 episodes, from 2002 to 2004-5, and then there was a 13-year gap of nothing, and in 2018, it came back and continued. So, yeah, there's that. Just keep that in mind. You could just stream CS2 unboxings like Odyp. I don't have that much money, bro. Damn, you guys think I got hella stacks. But the only thing I'm stacking is fucking garbage around myself in my room. You could have casual streams. I do. When I play CS2 or I play other games, I do casual streams. But unless I'm playing 1.6, nobody's really watching. So it's just me talking to myself most of the time. But I do try to do casual streams sometimes. It's just that other priorities and things to do, you know, it's about a time management things. Anyway, you want to promote a server? You want discourse about the same 5 subjects over and over again? Head over to the Designation Discord and connect with everybody there. Otherwise, oh, you know what, Ashraf? Vinland Saga. Yeah. That's not confusing. Why did they do that? I don't know. I don't know why they started the anime and then they just stopped for 13 years, but if you want something more consistent, just watch Vinland Saga. That's a very new one that's manly and barely has women in it. That's not your typical anime-esque anime with high school girls and boobs flying all over the place. Desmond Gold, is that you? I'm watching? No, you're not. Y'all ain't watching shit. Y'all are a fucking disappointment. But you know what? Despite the fucking punching bags that you deserve to be, I still come here to comfort you. I'm still around, aren't I? Alright. I think it's time to finally say my goodbyes. I already probably said goodbye, but I'm stalling a little bit because I know some people might have something to say, and getting like messages is gonna take a while sometimes. So, if nobody ain't got nothing to say, I'll be on my way out of here, and I'll go cook my dumplings. Make my dinner and enjoy my... I was about to say miserable existence, but really, you know, I'm fine. I'm doing good. Vinland Saga looks good. Is it about Vikings? Yes, it's about Vikings, but not in the way that you expect. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't go into Vinland Saga entirely expecting, oh, it's gonna be Vikings killing each other and big fights and very shonen-esque. It's kind of like that, but not really. It's more interesting than that. You'll see, just watch it. But yeah, it has a good, realistic kind of art style. It's not very anime-esque in the typical way, and very good writing and beautiful animation. So, yeah. Out of anything I recommended, actually, just go watch Vinland Saga. Yeah, see, alaikum salam, habibi. Alright. I'll get out of here. See you later, you fucking bozos. And if you guys don't like, for anybody that doesn't want to watch Vinland Saga, then I don't fucking know. Watch Prison School. Alright, bye.